Well, what do we have here? Two wither skeleton skulls and a sign that says 3 on it for some reason. I wonder who left this here. Whoever left this here for me, thank you very much. And this also gives me an idea for a project that I wanted to work on, something for the community, and that's to make a post office. But before I get ahead of myself, let's see what we have on the agenda for today. Make a first aid kit, and that's using this brewery stand. I also want to show you guys what I've been doing all this time. Here we have 2 shulker boxes, one with not very much rockets because gunpowder is hard to come by, and I'm also trying to get the very best enchanted weapons and tools I can get out there. Here I have a book that lists all the stuff that I want, so yeah, that makes it easier for me to keep track of what I need to get next. Alright, here's the nether wart. We went into the nether specifically to get these so that we can make potions. But the first thing that we need for the brewing stand is glass bottles, and in order to make those we need sand, so let's go find some sand. This island is mainly sand, so I think we can use this right here. Yeah, I'll dig up as much sand as I can get from this place. First, let me get my equipment. I have a really good shovel here that I can use. While I dig some sand up, I think this is a good time for me to talk about something that has happened. So, did I just find buried treasure by mistake? This is buried treasure, right? Yes, it has Heart of the Sea, iron. Lately I find that I'm very fortunate in many things. Especially like when I was in the nether and I fell in lava and I just narrowly escaped surviving that ordeal. I really hope my luck continues. Anyway, remember that book that I found in the Taiga village that I woke up in? That had very strange writings in it and it kind of made me feel weird. That's the book that Raskatron told me about. He said that once he read it, he was able to sense when other people were around in the world, which has been happening to me lately, a lot. So now I can communicate with the others. Anyway, I think we have enough sand now. Let's smelt this sand in the furnace, harvest this nether wart, these carrots as well. We can make some golden carrots. Let me store this here. Let's check. Okay, we have glass, so we can now make some bottles. I'll make at least 9 of them. Let's fill this up with water, then we can get brewing. Put the fuel in, blaze powder. Put the water bottles in. Then add nether wart to make a base for our potions. The first thing I want to do is a fire resistance potion, so I'm using magma cream. And then adding redstone to it to extend the duration of the effect after drinking it. And here are the potions of healing that I got when I was raiding the end ships. And these are the 2 potions that I got from the buried treasure chest. Whoa, that's loud. Alright, I think I've made enough potions for now. If I need anything later, I'll come back to make it. Since I found myself a Heart of the Sea, I think I'll make myself a conduit. There we go. Let me set this over here. Yeah, I'll use it later. Next on the list is to build a skeleton farm. Fortunately, we found one in the mines in the first video log, so we can head there now. Oh, this is a bit far away from the mining outpost, especially since it's so low on the Y level. It's on Y14, and I need something a bit higher, so I think I need to look for another one, and also one that's a little closer to the mining outpost. It took me some time, but I finally found one that's close by. As you can see, the mining outpost behind me. To get there, we have to go down this hole here. So let's jump down and have a look. Yeah, it definitely isn't far. And as you can see, it's on Y57, so I can dig downward as much as I want to. Let's see what these chests have. Let's start digging a bit around it. What we want to do is like a pitfall, so when they spawn, they can fall and get damaged. Let's see if I can fly out of here. Jump, jump. Oh, there we go. What I need right now are scaffolding blocks. Good thing I got bamboo earlier, so I can make them. Let's place them here. Just like that. Yeah. Now I can get in and out of this hole easily. I'll need more of these while I'm digging the pitfall for the skeletons by the spawner. Yeah, these things are very convenient, aren't they? Nice. Alright, let's get back to it. So I decided to make a 1x3 pitfall at the back of the room. And I'll be closing this up. Sealing it off with some blocks. What I'll do next is I'm going to put some signs here at the edges so that when I add the running water, it doesn't flow down because that's not what we want, right? I think that's good enough there. Alright, let's add our water. So add 2 water sources to make an infinite source and continuously get water from the center block. Looks like we have an issue here. The water is not flowing downward, but it's flowing over it. Looks like we're going to have to add a few more signs. One right there. One right there. And the last one over here. I think that fixes the problem. Okay, let's continue by adding more water on the corners here. So that all the skeletons, they get pushed down into the pit over there. And that's how you make a skeleton farm, I suppose. Let's give it a try. Whoa, that was quick. It's like they were waiting to spawn. Alright, let me light it up again. Let's check the pit and see if they made it safely at the bottom. Alright, I see them. They're right there. Great, it works. I have a room at the bottom here prepared where I can see them but they can't see me. And I can go within striking distance to hit them with my sword and collect all the items. I'll try to fix this place up a bit by making it a little bit automatic. So I'll place this chest here and use some hoppers to make a small collection system. The first one facing the chest, the other one facing the first hopper, and the third one also facing the first hopper. There we go. Now I guess we can put some slabs around here. Actually, let's make this into a full block. Yeah, it looks better that way. I've installed some chests for storage. Let me dig down here, add in a crafting table, a furnace, and a ender chest. I can use the crafting table to make bone blocks. That way we free up more space in the storage. I'll use one side for arrows and one for bone blocks. Only 3 minutes has passed and so many skeletons have gathered here. I'll use this as an opportunity to test how well the collection system works. I'm using a looting 3 sword, so it will give me more stuff than usual. This is actually a decent-ish experience farm as well. Let's see what we have in here. Arrows, yeah, it's collecting arrows, and we have bones. We also have a lot of junk, but I'll figure out what to do with that another time. So I came back to the nether, and I'm sure you're asking why do you need to go back to the nether, especially when you said you won't be returning anytime soon or at all. Well, that's because I need me some magma blocks, and I also need some soul sand. And why I need soul sand and magma blocks, it's because I want to do bubble elevators, as you can see here. So what we need is the magma block here for a down elevator, and we need soul sand for an up elevator. Next, we have to put some water down in these tunnels here, and that's it. Now we can use it, right? There we go. Yeah, it works. Now we have easy access to the room below the spawner. Now we can easily move back and forth between both levels. I've added signs above the elevators showing which one goes up, which one goes down. I've extended the length of the room a bit more so that we have more space. At the top, I've done a viewing platform for the spawner right there. Looks nice. I'll come back and decorate this place a bit more later on. Next, we need to raid an ocean monument, and I won't be using that. I will be using potions instead, because to use a conduit, we need prismarine blocks, and we don't have that on us right now. I'm also taking my Impaling 5 Loyalty 3 Trident with me, which will make it easier to get rid of those pesky guardians. Here we are at the monument that we claimed before. The first thing I need to do is drink a water breathing potion and head downward and try to find the entrance. Better yet, let me make my own entrance here. Move! Iruka-chan! Don't be a dingbat. Anyway, as expected, there is an elder garden down here, And these things cause a lot of damage, so I have to be careful. Good thing I have a decent sword on me. Yeah, that was quick. Let me get the sponge. I think it's smart to switch my elytra out with my diamond chest plate for more protection because I don't want to die in here. There should be 3 Elder Guardians in this place. Here's the second one. Let's see if I can kill this one without getting hit. Yep. One more. Alright. It looks like we've made it to the gold room. It's this cube right here. If you dig into it, you will find 8 gold blocks. So let's do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 gold blocks. Well, now that I know I can count, let's go ahead and count some sponges. Nope, I'm only kidding. I'm not going to count all of them. Wow, these take long to break. Look, another cube room. I've never seen 2 in one monument before. So I guess I'm getting 16 blocks of gold from this one monument. I'm trying to find the exit without breaking my way out. It's been hard so far, but how is this an exit? Wait a minute. Where even is the entrance? Looks like we have a monument with 2 backs. I guess that's the reason we don't have an entrance on it. And the reason we have 2 gold rooms. Yeah. Certainly not normally generated. Well, now that we're done with that, I'll put these 16 blocks of gold in my storage. I'll put these wet sponges to dry in the furnace. And then we can get to our next task at hand. Let's see. Plant Experience Farm. Fortunately, Rosketron gave me a book here. How to make a guardian farm. It's a farm designed by someone called Silent Whisperer. And yes, I can read this. I've been practicing. I've been learning from the villagers. Unfortunately, we have an ocean monument claimed already, so I guess we can get working on that right now. Let me get rid of all of these guardians here, because they will be a pain to deal with if they are around. So the instructions said that I must observe where guardians spawn, and this is one of the places that I've seen that they spawn on, so I will mark it out. And I should do so for all the other areas as well. It says it should be at least 25 locations on the monument. And I'm only on the second one, so looks like I have a lot of work ahead of me. Let me clear out this here. Don't want the place to look messy. Well, my dear real world spectators, it took like an hour or so, but I finally completed the task. Hopefully I followed the instructions well enough to not have to go back and fix mistakes, but we have 25 pillars down there according to the instructions, and from what I have observed, those are the areas that guardians spawn on the monument, and we'll be using that to farm them later on when we build a proper guardian and experience farm. You know what, I should probably remove these from here and store them away somewhere safely. All I need is one more and I can summon a wither. My next task is to clear all the trees here from this area that I marked out last time. That will be my base area. So let's get to it, shall we? The first thing I want to do is set a bed down and then set down some chests to store all the logs and saplings. Okay, let's get to cutting down some of these trees here. Fortunately, I have an efficiency 5 axe on me, so that will make the task a little faster for me. Just a little bit more left and I'm done. Now what we can do is get a slow falling potion, fly upward and see the view of the area with all the trees having been removed. Whoa, that's a lot of trees that I removed there. It looks cleared completely. I can't wait to start building my base here. But I'd have a lot of digging to do. Maybe I can hire some people who are also on the realm. I'm sure there are some of them that would, want to do it for diamonds. Anyway, let's see what we have next. Scout spawn area and plan post office. Alright, well, this is spawn right here. It's a long island. It stretches a long way, and we already have a portal here. So I guess everyone will be connecting their bases to this portal here. I plan on making this like a shopping district and a community area. So the first community structure that we will be having here is the post office. That way, when someone is not around, others can drop off whatever deliveries or things that they want to give them in the post office. And when the person comes back around, they will be able to pick it up safely without having their base being disturbed. Because sometimes unannounced visitors may cause creepers to blow up nearby in another person's base, so we want to avoid that. Alright, I've marked out the area that I want to build a post office on, and I'll be working on that in the next video log, as well as working on the Guardian and Experience farm, which will take up a lot of time. So I'll see you until the next time, guys. Bye!